Yes, sir! The 7 best NBA free agent signings of the past 20 years. We're getting into an article by Bleacher Report in which they detailed the 7 best NBA free agent signings of the past 20 years. We're going to get into how each free agent signing impacted the team and what happened with that team. So let's get into it. Number 7, 2002, Chauncey Billups to the Pistons. In the 2001-2002 season, the Detroit Pistons won 50 games and were eliminated by the Boston Celtics 4 games to 1 in the conference semifinals. Pistons were only a few pieces away from being a championship contender. During the 2002 offseason, the Detroit Pistons traded Jerry Stackhouse to the Wizards for Richard Hamilton. They also drafted a young Tayshaun Prince. The Pistons then went on to sign Mr. Big Shot himself, Chauncey Billups, to a 5-year, $35 million contract. Billups came out firing with 16 points per game that season, and the Pistons went on to at least make the conference finals every year for the next 6 years, including 2 finals appearances and a championship. So this one move with Chauncey Billups, as well as the Richard Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince signing, led to the Detroit Pistons becoming a dynasty for 6 years in the 2000s, including a championship. Number 6, 2019, Kawhi Leonard to the Los Angeles Clippers. After winning a championship and finals MVP with the Toronto Raptors, Kawhi Leonard entered the free agency market as the biggest free agent name available. He could have gone to any team he wanted, including back to the team he just won with, the Toronto Raptors. Instead, Kawhi decided to sign with the LA Clippers, his hometown team. This was a big move because not only did Kawhi decide to sign with the Clippers, but he also convinced the Clippers to trade for NBA superstar Paul George. These 2 additions instantly made the Clippers finals contenders in many NBA analysts' opinion. Unfortunately, in the first season with their 2 new stars, the Clippers were eliminated in the conference semifinals 4 games to 3 by the Denver Nuggets. Only time will tell if the Clippers are able to validate this Kawhi Leonard signing with the championship. Number 5, 2004, Steve Nash to the Phoenix Suns. After playing 6 seasons with the Mavericks, Steve Nash signed a 6-year, $65 million deal to rejoin the team that originally drafted the point guard. Phoenix felt that they finally had found the missing piece that they were looking for. That first season with the Suns, Nash took them from a 29-win team in the previous season to a 62-win team. The team jumped up to number 1 in offensive efficiency due to coach Mike D'Antoni's 7-second or less style, as well as Nash's ability to make players around him better. Nash went on to spend 8 seasons with the Suns, taking the Suns to the Western Conference Finals in 3 of them and being named League MVP twice along the way. Number 4, 2014, LeBron James returns to Cleveland. Out of all LeBron's free agency decisions in his career, this one felt the most right for LeBron fans, as King James decided to return home to Cleveland. After winning 2 rings in Miami, LeBron returned home on a mission to bring a championship to Cleveland. In his first season back with the Cavaliers, the team had a young star in Kyrie Irving and also traded for an ascending star in Kevin Love. That first season, the Cavs went on to win 53 games. During the playoffs, Kevin Love got injured during the first round, and Kyrie got injured during Game 1 of the finals. LeBron went on to have his best playoff performance of his career as he carried the Cavaliers to 6 games before losing the championship to the Warriors. King James would get his revenge though the next season after coming back from a 3-1 deficit to win the championship against the same Warriors team that had beaten him last year. Number 3, 2018, LeBron James signs with the Los Angeles Lakers. Before LeBron went to the Lakers, they were nowhere near making the playoffs. In fact, they hadn't been to the playoffs for the past 5 years. In his first year with the Lakers, LeBron suffered a groin injury that caused him to miss a good chunk of the NBA season. Due to LeBron missing games with the injury, the Lakers were unable to make the playoffs that year. During that offseason, the Lakers went on to trade Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball, as well as 400 draft picks to acquire young star Anthony Davis. The Lakers would go on to build the rest of their roster through free agency before they ended up winning a championship that season in the bubble in one of the weirdest NBA seasons in NBA history. LeBron and Anthony Davis would both go on to sign long-term deals with the Lakers, and the Lakers now appear to be in position to contend for the championship for the foreseeable future. Number 2, 2016, Kevin Durant leaves OKC for Golden State. Coming off a record win total season, 2 back-to-back finals appearances, a championship in 2014-15, and having their star player Stephen Curry win back-to-back MVPs, The Golden State Warriors signed one of the best players in the NBA at the time, Kevin Durant. Durant spent 3 seasons with the Warriors, and during those 3 seasons, the team pretty much became inevitable finals contenders. The Warriors went 182-64 over those 3 seasons, making the finals each year, winning back-to-back titles, and falling short of a 3rd title in a row due to Durant and Klay Thompson suffering serious injuries. Durant won 2 Finals MVPs and made 3 All-NBA teams with the Warriors. The number 1 best free agent signing of the past 20 years, July 8th, 2010, LeBron leaves Cleveland for Miami. On live TV on July 8th, 2010, LeBron James made the decision heard around the world. He said, "I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat." LeBron teamed up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to form a big 3 in Miami. The trio would go on to promise to win multiple titles for Miami. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, I believe was the sentiment during the trio's introductory press conference. The Heat would go on to win 2 titles and make 4 finals appearances with LeBron. LeBron played some of his best basketball, winning 2 MVPs, 2 finals MVPs, and receiving 4 All-NBA first team honors. So guys, those were the 7 best NBA free agent signings of the past 20 years. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments down below if you guys agree with this list or if you feel like any names were left out. Yeah, so without any more delay, make sure you guys have a good day. Alright, peace.